everybody, welcome to another Bossk's Bounty video, and welcome to a slightly different video today. I don't usually do this type of videos, but I think this is going to be a kind of a one-off really. Now, as you can see, I do have some boxes of things in front of me, and essentially everything that's in these boxes is, I'm hoping, vintage toys of some description. There's a little bit of a story behind this and why I'm doing this. A work colleague of mine, or essentially my boss, has bought a new property, and it was kind of like a sold as seen property. Everything that came in the property they had to take as well, so they had to get rid of a lot of stuff that they didn't want, old sofas and washing machines and things like that. But up in the loft was these 3 boxes full of old toys, and we're going to take a look at these toys in this video because she wanted me to sort of let her know if there's anything rare in this lot of toys, anything that she should be keeping, maybe let her know the value of some of it, and, you know, essentially she might want to move some of it on eBay or whatever. So I hope you're going to enjoy this video as much as I'm going to enjoy making it, because I can't wait to go through these boxes, because I can already see a battle cat there. So if that's an original battle cat and there's other things in these boxes such as that, then I think we're in for a bit of a treat. So if you happen to like this video, don't forget to drop a like down below, and let's have a look at some vintage toys. Alright, so let's take this box out first of all, and let's see what we've got in this box here. So I can immediately see that we've got a load of Action Man in there. Oh, he's unfortunately lost his head, but that does look like a vintage Action Man there. Got another one here. Again, lost his head unfortunately. There you go, look, there's the classic Action Man kit bag. I used to have one of those when I was a kid. Lots of old costumes and weapons for the Action Men in here. So I'm hoping that there's going to be a few pieces in here that might be, you know, of some rarity, but I probably doubt it, to be honest. A lot of these Action Man accessories are pretty easy to get. You know, old boots for them. You've got the flippers there from the diver. That's pretty cool. What else have we got in here? We've got the gloves. Those gloves look like from the Spaceman. Here's the head look. And he does have the eagle eyes. It's a shame that the head's come off. That is a shame, because that head isn't in too bad a condition. Hair's good. No rubs on the hair. So that's pretty awesome. We've got the diving helmet there. Water tanks on the back. Life preserver. So yeah, I think all of this is just like, you know, there's some webbing there for an Action Man. Some more flippers. So yeah, that just seems to be a box of vintage Action Man stuff. So we'll just put that to one side, and we'll move on to this box here and see what's in this box here. Old shoebox. Ah, here we go. This is what we're after. Alright, so what have we got here? We have a Skeletor. He seems a bit loose. What's the paint like on his face? Not too bad. Doesn't seem to have his outfit. So we'll have to see if we can find any other bits in here for him. What else have we got? We've got He-Man. Now he looks pretty good actually. Not bad condition whatsoever. So Power Punch still works. So we need his weapons really, don't we? We need to find his weapons. What else have we got in here? We've got a Star Wars figure. We've got the AT-AT driver. Got Nim Num. IG-88. We have a Stormtrooper that looks pretty dirty. We'll have to clean him up a little bit. That's Low Grey. Tusken Raider. What else have we got? Any other Star Wars? Yeah, there we go. We've got a Hoth Trooper there. Oh, got a vintage Darth Vader without his cape. Really sticky him. Not very nice at all, that one. Ah, there we go, look. So FX7, he looks in pretty decent condition. See if his head still works. Yep, he looks pretty good. What else have we got in here? We've got that's for Masters of the Universe. Who does that go on? That goes on this guy here. Oh, no, he seems to be missing an arm. What does he do? Oh, there we go. He's called Nekatech or something like, or Tekanek, something like that, isn't he? I'm not too up to speed with my Masters of the Universe, I must admit. I only really had He-Man and Skeletor and Man-at-Arms when I was a kid. Ah, there we go, look. That's He-Man's sword. So we'll put that there with him. That's the Gremlins, isn't it? He's like a rubbery thing. I've never seen one of those before. Not too keen on that. What else have we got in here? Ah, here we go. Look, we've got some Action Force. Let's see what Action Force we've got. Oh, we've got the Captain. The bad guys. One of the Cobra. He looks pretty awesome. These look in pretty good nick. We've got one of the Space Force ones. He's quite loose. Ah, now see, this one looks more like a G.I. Joe, but who's that? Is that Blades, is it? I'm trying to think. It's a long time since I looked at any G.I. Joes or Action Force, but I would imagine this came out on an Action Force card. I think that's Blades, but his paint isn't great on his face there, which is a bit of a shame. There we go. We've got another classic Action Force figure there. Based off the old Action Men, but just scaled down. Got some dinosaurs in here. Not really concerned about those. Dinosaurs. More dinosaurs. So this just looks like a box of, you know, random stuff. Ah, now I know what these are. I had these as a kid. They are a company called Britons, and it was like Britain's Space or Britain's Aliens, something like that. You could get little cars that they could go in, and it all used to connect together. I used to have quite a lot of it. They used to have little stands, so they're missing the stands. Now we've got what I call Play People or Playmobil. Got some of those. There's quite a few of those actually. It's just a load of random stuff. Got an old cowboy. Ah, so there's his arm. That's a shame, isn't it? Because there's his little thing. Mind you, only half of it. So we'll have to see what... Ah, look, we've got the... Look, not the 18 van. It's like an 18 truck. So, I'm not sure if that's got a motor in it or not. Might even take batteries, that. That's pretty cool, isn't it? I'm loving this, looking through this. This is great. Another dinosaur. Ah, Jawa's cape. That'll come in handy. Lots of Jawas are missing their capes. Another Playmobil. I have no idea who that... Ah, is that Flash Gordon? I'm probably totally wrong, but I think that might be Flash Gordon. Again, he's really sticky as well. That's not very nice. What else have we got in here? Oh, we've got some weapons. I think they're for the Action Force. So that's quite handy. Another Playmobil or Play People. And these are all together at the bottom. These are the 18 figures. So that's... Oh, he's missing a hand. That's Hannibal. Isn't it? That's Hannibal. There's another Hannibal there. He has got the other arm. That's good. He's not too bad nick. He's in not too bad nick. He's looking pretty good. We have Murdoch without the arm. It's a bit of a shame. And looks like 2 BAs. That's 1 BA and another one. Oh, look at his arms, like so loose. 2 BA Barocas. All right, so that's that box. Let's put all these back. That's pretty cool. So some alright stuff in there. I mean, some of it's, you know, a bit battered and what have you, but that's okay. So actually what I want to do before I do that is I want to keep He-Man out, because I want to, you know, we've got his sword. I think he came with a couple of other accessories as well. I think he came with a shield and maybe an axe. So if we can find those, that'll be pretty awesome. But we got this bag here, so let's get this out straight away. So there's Battle Cat. Look, so that's He-Man and Battle Cat, isn't it? So to start, you know, straight away for me, this is probably the pick of the things we've found so far. That he doesn't look in too bad a condition either. That Battle Cat. And we've got his sword. So if we can just find some other bits for that, then that'll be awesome. We've got a bag full of stuff here. And some more stuff in there. Look, there's some old cars and what looks to be like a bag of... I think she's bagged some of this up already. So there's some soldiers in there. Ah, look at those. I used to have those when I was little. These metal ones here. I used to have some of these guys. Awesome. Really good. There's a German in there. Look, let's get him out. Looks like a German captain or something. Oh, wow. I remember these like it was yesterday. This is so funny. It's almost like somebody's like gone in my old loft and found all my old toys, or maybe they bought them off me at a car boot sale I did or something, and then I found them like 30 years later in someone else's loft. There's a bunch of the really small ones. Me and my brother used to like set all those up and flick elastic bands at them to take them all out. So, but I'm not going to go through all of those. I mean, that's just too much to go through. But let's just have a look at this quickly. This is... got a feeling this just looks like a bunch of old cars. Got a plane there. Really old, battered. You know, these have been played with to death. You know, riot police van. Looks like someone's tried to paint that themselves. We've got some old motorbikes. I remember those when I was little. Little die-cast motorbikes. Old battered cars. There's a Trans Am there. Who didn't have that when they were a kid? Everyone had one of those. Little shell van. There's a little go-kart there. Sorry about the wobbly camera, but I'm trying to sort of look over it and have a look at what's in here as well. Here's the little guys that go on the motorbikes. Alitalia, that's the Italian airline. Yeah, there's a little jet there. I don't think there's too much to speak of in this little box. Just some battered old cars. You know, they probably have smashed together when they were a kid, you know. Let's dump that, because there's not really too much of interest in there for me, really. So what's in this bag? Let's have a look what's in this bag. We've got like a big truck without tyres. Toyota 4x4. That looks like it takes batteries as well. So it'd be cool if we could find the tyres for that. We'll just put that down there now. Let's have a look in this bag. Right, okay, so these are what I was talking about earlier. These are the Britain's space or aliens. So these are definitely, you know, around in the 80s, and you could like join things up using these pieces here. I used to have a lot of this stuff when I was a kid. Here's another one there. They were really cool. Oh, here we go. That's Action Force. Bit of a bent antenna there. It's a bit of a shame. But the stickers look good on that. what's that? The satellite security, something like that, if I remember correctly. I used to have a lot of these boxed. I used to collect those years ago. But I sold all my carded and boxed collection of Action Force, which I'm a bit gutted about now because they're worth a fair bit. Anyone want to tell me what that is? Is that something to do with He-Man, maybe? I do not know what that is. There you go, some more of that Aliens, Britain's space stuff. We'll just get this bag on the floor and I can get more out as we go. Some more of that alien stuff. Even more. I think this is all aliens, or Britain's space, I'm sure it is called. Alright, so I was rummaging around in that bag and most of it is this stuff. So most of it is the Britain's space or aliens, whatever it's called. But what I did find, these are from a Millennium Falcon, vintage Millennium Falcon. That's the trapdoor, and that is the hatch that goes down to let them out. No struts on there, and it begs the question, you know, if you've got these two things, where's the rest of the Falcon? The things in the boxes that I've got, not big enough to hold the Falcon, so that's a bit of a shame. So we'll keep those separate with the rest of the Star Wars stuff to make sure, you know, because we might be able to get some other bits for it. We have here what looks like a bag of Cowboys and Indians. Yeah, so I'm not really too interested in those, particularly little figurines like that, so we'll dump those over there. Let's have a look what's in this bag here. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. What on earth is this? So, I'm going to need Tez for this. Tez from Roland's Reviews. What is this? Is this... I don't think it's a Transformer, but it looks a little bit like Jetfire, but it's not Jetfire, but it looks a little bit like him in terms of the way he transforms. It looks really battered and broken. There's some missing pieces on there. But it looks like a Transformer to me, or it looks like it transforms. So, Tez, let me know what that is, please, mate. Give you another look at that. What is that? Next in the bag, we have what looks like another type of Transformer, like a jet or something. Again, I don't think this is Transformers personally. It's a bit too plasticky for Transformers. The ones from back in the 80s were, you know, a lot more metal than this. But it is something that transforms. So again, Tez, let me know what that is. Now, I know what this is, but this is cool. That's a Gobot. I'm not too up on the names of the Gobots, but this one's like super loose. He looks like a little tank or something, maybe. Very simple to transform, but you know, he's super loose. So very, very well played with. And what else have we got? Zuma. That kind of still works. It's just a toy car. We'll put that down there with the cars. And then also in this bag, wow, there we go. It's a nice little grail for this selection of toys. That's the Gobot, little motorbike. I'm struggling to know his name. Again, if it was a Transformer, I'd probably know his name, but the Gobots, I didn't really have many of the Gobots. But he is in his motorbike mode there. But I think he's like the main one, wasn't he, from Gobots? He was the main one. So let's just put that there. So that's pretty awesome. Nothing else in this bag apart from a tape. Now, any sort of kids younger than maybe even 20 might not have seen too many of these around. A cassette tape. Transformers Autobots Lightning Strike. Wonder if that still plays. Looks all right to me. That's pretty cool. Alright, so onto the final box, and this has got some fairly big bits in here. This looks to me like something from Action Man. That looks like maybe part of the helicopter or something. Army 32, that looks like part of the helicopter. All of these pieces. Yeah, I think this is like maybe like a sea helicopter or something, and it lands on these. So looks like we've got the other one as well. That's a bit of a shame that we haven't got the rest of that actually, because that would be pretty awesome to have an Action Man helicopter in good nick. No idea what those are. Maybe something from Action Man again, possibly. Does that have anything to do with this, maybe? No, I don't know. I've got no idea what those are. Somebody in the comments will be able to tell me. It obviously goes with this. So maybe it is all part of that. Maybe all that goes together. What else have we got? We have got an annual. So this looks pretty cool. This is the Masters of the Universe annual. Let's see if we can find a year in here. I think that's 1983. This book's from 1983, and to be honest, it's in really good condition. There's not a mark on that. That looks great. Pages look good. Could be a bit whiter, obviously, but so far no kids' scribbles on them, which is a bonus. So this might be worth a bit of money. Probably not. You probably go on eBay and they're about £3 or something, but usually there'd be drawings and stuff on the game on the back of here. Nothing on it at all. So that's in like mint condition, that Masters of the Universe annual. So we'll keep that down there. And let's see what else we've got. We've got a board game, The House That Jack Built. I used to have this one as a kid. You used to have to build the house. Is the dice in there? Yep, there you go. That's amazing. It's probably not complete. I'm not going to go through that now, but I used to have that game when I was little. The House That Jack Built. Let me know in the comments if you know that game. What else have we got here? No idea what that is. That's from a garage for a car, for the cars. Some writing on there. Charlie, is that? That's part of the garage, I reckon. That's maybe the roof for it or something. What else have we got here? We've got some train tracks. Not sure if that's Hornby or not, but it looks like it's got metal in it for the electrics to go round, so that's pretty cool. We've got this big bag of stuff here which we're going to have to go through. Let's see what we've got in here. A plastic knife. A marble, some Lego. There's a back of an old sticker there. Look, Mexico 86. They collected the Mexico 86. I used to collect that. Panini stickers. Some more Action Man costumes. These look like they've been like made by the grandma or something. Not sure if they're actual official Action Man, but that's what grandmas used to do. Knit little jumpers for your Action Men. Not sure what that is. Got a shell tanker there. Imperial War Museum patch. What else have we got in here? Look! Oh! Hey! That is He-Man's axe. That bit of a chew mark on there. That's a shame. It's got some chew marks. Some little kid's had it in his mouth, or a cat or something. But that's alright. Wonder if we can find his shield at some point. That'd be awesome. What else have we got in here? That is definitely off Action Man, like a plane or something. It's just a shame we haven't got the rest of it, really. There's all sorts of bits in here, old pens. That looks like Murdoch's foot from the A-Team figures. That's the Spaceman outfit for Action Man. Yep, Space Ranger. Got an old compass. See what I'm looking for now is, there goes another Action Man gun covered in something or other. What I'm looking for now really is He-Man's shield, because if his axe was in here, then there's a good chance we might be able to find his shield. And then if we do that, we've got a complete He-Man and Battle Cat. But to be honest, it doesn't look like it. I mean, I could probably take a bit more time going through that and making a hell of a racket while I was doing it. But yeah, doesn't look like it. But we've got one more bag of stuff to look in. So let me just put all this stuff away. Alright, so this is the last bag. Let's see what else we've got in here. This looks like a little trailer of some description. Another old car. Oh, hello. Now, correct me if I am wrong, but that to me looks like the weapons rack from Castle Grayskull. Now, I could be wrong, but it looks like it to me. And often what happens with these is that these little prongs where you hang the weapons, they often snap. So to have that without any of them snapped, that's pretty awesome. Let's see if it... I think... Didn't you used to put things in like that or something? Like that. I think that is the He-Man Masters of the Universe Castle Grayskull weapons rack. Let me know if I'm right. And this looks like the same colour. Is that his throne from the Castle Grayskull? Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we've got the Castle Grayskull, which is a bit of a shame, but there's some decent bits of Masters of the Universe there. That's pretty awesome. What else have we got in here? I'll say that's another Action Man gun. a Tottenham Hotspur sweatband. Is that Action Force? Is that Action Force or is that Action Man? Looks too small for Action Man. Is that Action Force? I think that might be. That obviously shoots something as well. I'll keep that out. Now this bag is deep, full of stuff. So I'm going to empty it out and just pick out the best bits for you to see if I find anything that's pretty cool. All right, so I've gone through that giant bag of stuff, which was pretty much labelled rubbish. Basically, it's all the bits and bobs that the person that went through this originally just threw all the sort of rubbish in the bag, saying that's all rubbish. But you know, I wanted to go through it because sometimes things get labelled as rubbish which aren't, and I dare not throw anything away because it could be like the vital piece that you need for, you know, your collection or whatever. So for example, I found, you know, this piece here, that definitely goes with him. Now it may be broken, but it, you know, it could be salvaged. This piece here looks like it goes with this big whatever that transformer is, so that was a pretty good find. I found Skeletor's sword, which is good. I found a Star Wars blaster, which is always handy. Capes. There's Vader's, look, a bit ripped, but there was a Vader in that Bossk box, so we can use that. We've got the headdress for Logray. Found that in the box. Pretty sure that is He-Man's shield. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's He-Man's shield. So does that complete the He-Man setup? So we've got He-Man, Battle Cat with his sword and his axe. I'm hoping that's right anyway. It's got a little mark on it there, but that's That's not too bad. So that's pretty awesome, because that completes that now. We've got, I believe that's face in pieces, but I've found his legs and his other arm. You know, I don't know whether these things can be fixed, but somebody might need an arm or something for theirs to fix theirs. What else did I find in here? A classic piece from the game's Battleships. I mean, that's obviously nothing too much, but we've got an 80s yo-yo here without the string, but if anyone remembers those. We have a BA pin badge. And there's just some other bits that, you know, that's from Action Force. Got to find out what that's from. I think these must be from Action Force as well. And this piece here, they're gonna come from something, and somebody might need them. This seems familiar. I don't know what that's from. Again, this to me looks like it could be Action Force. Obviously, we've got the blue seat for the Falcon. Unfortunately, the clip is broken, like it, you know, often is. This little canopy here, I didn't want to chuck that away because I don't know exactly what that is. We've got a Care Bear here. Just needs the foot cleaned. But these, you know, they go for a bit of money, don't they, Care Bears? Another little Care Bear there. This, I'm pretty sure, is Action Force as well. Could be wrong. Obviously, the decal's gone a bit funny on that one, but I'm pretty sure that is Action Force. As are these missiles. I think that is as well. Wasn't really sure what that was, but it's from something, so we thought we'd keep that. This is definitely from Action Force. We have a little backpack from Action Force for one of the soldiers, so that's pretty cool. We've got another leg of BA. Got some guns here. These are from Action Force. Now, I need somebody to tell me if these are from Masters of the Universe. Whose weapons are those? Because we've got the shield and 2 axes. So I presume that these are... Well, I'm hoping that they go with one of the figures that we've got from the Masters of the Universe. That looks familiar. I'm trying to think what that's from. Action Force again, maybe? Star Wars? I don't know. Without seeing the rest of it, but that is definitely from something. We've got a completely broken up Imperial officer here. So I'm going to try and put his arms and legs back together, because then you've got a whole full figure. That's definitely Action Force. That's probably off the SAS Jeep or something. Wasn't sure what that was. That reminds me of Masters of the Universe again. Is it something to do with... Is it She-Ra or something? I don't know. Here's the back of that guy that we had for Masters of the Universe at the very beginning of the video. That's the back of his outfit. So that's going to be needed. More Action Force missiles and guns. These are definitely rocket launchers. That's from the Cobra guy, I'm pretty sure. Little gun here from the turret. We've got some Action Man stuff, little goggles and big guns, and we've got a Mr. Man there. More of these. Again, I wasn't sure what these were, but they look like they come off something that we might be able to use. And then, look at this. Batman car. It's seen better days, but... You know, I'm wondering if things used to shoot out of there, I'm pretty sure. One of them snapped, unfortunately, but, you know, that is the Batman car. And it also found the Batman helicopter. Obviously, unfortunately, we've got a broken thingy on the top. Again, I think that might be Action Force. So that's Action Force. There's so many things in here which I think, you know, we've got Action Man. You know, it's worth salvaging. This to me looks like, is that Castle Grayskull as well? Somebody that knows their Masters of the Universe is going to have to let me know. But I think, all in all, going through this stuff from somebody's attic / loft, that I found some pretty cool stuff. Here we've got the Hoth Troopers little Karma thing. skirt, if you like. Again, that looks a little bit ripped, but it'll fit on the figure and it'll make the figure better. So that's pretty cool. We've got this little soldier here. I used to have a load of these. Again, this maybe Action Force again. So many cool things in here. This little guy who I didn't know who that is. I don't know what he's from. Sometimes you just do not want to chuck these things out because they could be worth something, you know, or at the very least they could be worth something to somebody in terms of, you know, they need this little rocket to complete their Action Force vehicle or something, you know. So it's never throw anything away that you think might be pretty good. All right then, guys. Bit of a long video this one, but I do want some friends of mine on YouTube and Twitter to, you know, watch this video and let me know what you think about some of these things. Tez, I want you to tell me about these. You know, is this even worth salvaging? Somebody might be able to use some of the parts from that to fit something. What's this Gobot worth? He doesn't look in too bad a condition, really. Probably needs a weapon or something, but he doesn't look too bad. The Battle Cat and He-Man, he looks in great condition. I think that's probably the pick of the lot that we've got here. It's got all the weapons and everything. The Battle Cat looks in decent condition from what I can tell. And of course, down here we've got the box of figures. So I did find Skeletor's outfit as well. So we've got his sword and thing, but I couldn't find his staff with the ram's head thing on it. That was something that I just could not find in the box, which is a bit unfortunate. But yeah, this guy, even though he's lost an arm, is there a way that we can fix him up? Because we now have his outfit. That's the back of his outfit. And somewhere we've got the front as well. And maybe they're his weapons, you know? Who knows? Master of the Universe isn't really my thing, but I know the main characters. But this guy, yeah. But that definitely goes on there. Hopefully that will fit. Hopefully it's not snapped and it'll all fit together. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Bit of a different video for me today, but I've enjoyed going through all of this stuff. It's been awesome. Loads and loads of memories. Thank you very much for watching, and we shall see you on the next one.